As we have been saying for a long time, a Power Rangers movie is in development, and according to rumors this movie is being created by Paramount. Many times we have told you in this channel, the most obvious option was to create a movie with Paramount, and they are the ones who have the rights to create Power Rangers movies. This is why I had also told you previously that the special episode was not a movie because it lasted less than 60 minutes and Netflix does not have the rights to create Power Rangers movies that last more than 60 minutes. Even though these are all rumors, you have to analyze the person who published these rumors, and that is Daniel RPK. This person is a trusted insider who has leaked a lot of information from the Marvel Universe, DC, and many other franchises. Many of the things this person has said have come true, and while obviously not everything can come true, he has actually been right about many things. You have to remember that sometimes producers change their minds, and that is why some of the information that Daniel has revealed seems false, but maybe they just changed their plans after the information was published. According to the information that has been revealed, they are developing a new Power Rangers movie, but they are also discussing creating an animated series. Both of these things we have discussed on the channel, as many fans would like a new Power Rangers movie, but creating an animated series is also a great option. Even though there is not that much information at the moment, we can analyze both things in order to understand what may happen with the future of Power Rangers. First, let's talk about the movie, since it is the part that is more confirmed, since according to the report the movie is already in development, but the animated series is still being evaluated. According to the information from other people, this movie is being developed by Paramount, and this is something that we should analyze in more details. The 2017 movie was created by Lionsgate, and in this project Paramount was not included. This means that all the good and bad of that movie was thanks to Lionsgate, and this relaxes us since we can know that Paramount will not create something the same. We have to accept that even though that movie was not the right way because of the mistakes they made, it also had some very good things that maybe Paramount could use in the new project. The dark style, the special effects, and a more mature directed plot are the things they can use again. Lionsgate specializes in medium-budget projects and focuses on productions for young people. Paramount specializes in creating projects with huge budgets and focus on more serious productions. It is for this reason that if Paramount creates a Power Rangers movie, then we can expect a very high level, and this franchise could be a great competitor for other superhero franchises. Previously we had seen that Hasbro was developing a new Power Rangers universe along with new producers, and this was all going to be released on Netflix. Then we saw the rumor that this had been cancelled and found that the new producers had deleted all information about Power Rangers from their social media. This made us think that those producers were no longer going to be involved in the new franchise projects, and that the new Power Rangers universe was going to have to find somewhere else to premiere. The reality is that even though Netflix is the biggest streaming platform at the moment, Paramount also has its own platform. Obviously, if they create a movie with a very big budget, then they are going to want to release the movie in theaters first and then on Paramount Plus in order to recoup the entire investment. Although perhaps many think that this new movie that has been announced has no relation to what was previously talked about due to the supposed cancellation, the reality is that it is very likely to be exactly the same project. If we analyze the whole story, we will realize that there have simply been some changes along the way, but the ending is going to be the same. First, Hasbro stops the old Power Rangers universe, and at the same time they hire Jonathan, the producer of the new universe. At the same time there is rumored to be a script for a movie, but then they turn it into a series. They also announced that this new series was going to be released on Netflix and that everything was going to start in 2025 due to all the delays there were for different reasons. After so much time working on the new project, we have the rumor that Netflix is not going to continue on the project and the new producers delete from their social networks everything about Power Rangers. What the rumor said was that now Hasbro was going to have to look for another platform to release and create the new universe, but they have never said that they are going to use a new script. This means that maybe they are going to use the same story they had already planned, and maybe that's why Netflix didn't want to continue with the project. Maybe Netflix didn't like the script of the new series, and maybe for this reason they decided not to continue with the collaboration. The most obvious thing is that Paramount would be the total producer of the whole project, since they have collaborated with Hasbro for a long time to create movies of the franchises that belong to Hasbro. Now we must analyze the possible animated series, and this project has many paths it could take. If they are going to create a universe aimed at a more mature audience, then it is very possible that the series will be for children. This way Hasbro would be creating material for both audiences, and this way they can continue selling toys from the animated series and collectible figures from the movies. We know that the animated series will be consumed by all Power Rangers fans regardless of the target audience, but since children no longer consume television, this new animated series could also be for a more mature audience. I'm not talking about an animated series just for adults, I mean an animated series that is not so childish and that young people can enjoy. The best example of this is Dragon Ball, and this series is enjoyed by adults and also by young people, even though it is not so suitable for a child audience. Dragon Ball has the same things that Power Rangers has, since both franchises have drama, action, violence, transformations, epic moments, and a bit of comedy. We don't know if the animated series is going to be connected to the movies, but the animated series can be created for a more mature audience and would be very successful. I believe that the animated series should create a story like the comics, and this is already proven to be very successful, as the comics have been very well received by fans of the franchise. If they create it this way, then they should decide if they want to create something nostalgic or something revamped. If they create something nostalgic where the series is based on equipment from the old universe, or perhaps adapting stories from the old universe, then the challenge is going to be hiring the original actors to record the voices of the characters. This is a problem they are not going to have with a new universe, as there are very few characters from the old universe appearing in these new Power Rangers Prime stories. Despite all these advantages, I think the most logical thing to do is to create a universe of connected movies and series that are live action, aimed at a more mature audience, and that the animated series is only for a child audience. This will help us not to have two different Power Rangers universes aimed at the same audience, and this way they will be able to offer some content from the franchise to the children's audience that still likes Power Rangers. Write in the comments what you think about these rumors, like this video and subscribe for more Power Rangers news.